Why didn't it make that sound? So it's midnight right now. I just got home from hanging out with the bros, watching Iron Lung, and my God, like this is so different than anything I've seen before. Like this movie, easily, this is going to be my film of 2026, probably of the entire 2020s, if not like the entire like this whole century. Look, of course, you gotta glaze a bit. Yeah, like I'm definitely guilty of having that bias of Markiplier. He made a movie that's incredible, and the fact that it's an indie film. Like, I'm trying to get my thoughts like all like put together before I say anything, because it's wow. This movie is probably like the success that this movie has got is probably a bigger protest to Hollywood than the entirety of the SAG after strikes. Like, the fact that an indie film with the amount of budget it had, less than $3 million, got it back in the screenings alone, and it's still, as of right now, as of I guess technically Tuesday, Tuesday, what, February 3rd at this point? I've lost track. Like, as of right now, it's still, I think, the number one grossing box office in either the US or in the world right now. I'll have to go back and check that. Like, the main thing that people have been have been talking about for years now is that the big studios who make movies like Disney, like all these big ones, all these big name directors, they're spending so much money on these movies, and they're just not good. They're just not adequate, but they're still gonna make money because there's nothing else to watch. Like, I'm gonna be so real. There's nothing else to watch, even on TV. There's only these shitty sitcoms, these shitty big movies that get to theaters. There's probably so much potential out there for there to be movies, for there to be any form of media but it's not being shown because the people who made it are like, they're smaller people. They don't have the distribution, like the ability to send it out to a large audience. And the fact that Markiplier was able to do that is remarkable. Like this should really be an example of, like, you don't need $100 million, hundreds of millions of dollars, and to spend on a movie. Like, all you need is a budget and a dream, like, essentially. And the fact that, because it's worked, it's been working. He made it off of less than $3 million to get 20 million back. That's a success. That's a big success. That's a huge success. But okay, besides just what this film means, of course, to so many people, how was it? In terms of video game to movie adaptations go, I thought it did pretty well. Slow burn movie, of course. I mean, that's to put it somewhat, like, without context. I mean, to provide context with spoilers, obviously. Before I watched the film, I heard that it's a slow burn. It's a bit slow. It's a bit boring at times. What are you talking about? I mean, sure, it's not fast paced as you would expect from a normal horror movie or movie that gets to theaters. Of course not. Of course not. But it's not slow. Like, it's so sort of spoiling myself before going into this. Of course, I checked IMDb, and IMDb even says that this is a body horror film, or that there's body horror elements. Yeah. Yeah. And oh my god, is it done well? This is an R-rated movie? Yeah, I can see that. It's so refreshing to see not only a horror movie in R, but a horror movie video game adaptation in R. Because not every movie studio is out of touch. Of course, you got to have some level of understanding of the audience whenever you interpret a movie. Of course, I'm giving them too much credit. They probably don't understand that. A lot of them. But it's like a lot of them think that, oh, because it's a video game and we're going to make a movie about the video game, well, who plays video games? Teenagers, kids, some adults. So let's make it PG-13 to get that whole big range in there. And it's like, no, you should adapt the story as it was. Like, if there's a GTA 5 movie, like, yeah, a lot of teens play it, and I would say if you go on GTA Online, that's more than likely like the majority of who we're gonna see on there. I'm not gonna watch a GTA PG-13 movie. That's not what GTA 5 is. That's completely off topic. Some self-promo in here. I've got this channel with me and my friends where we do skits and also dumb shit called Otisang. This film being an indie film and like what it meant, especially what it meant to me symbolically, or I've said it at the beginning of this, I've probably repeated it a bunch of times, I'm gonna cut it out. This movie is very inspiring, and it should be. This film is very underrated in terms of how inspiring it is to people who are creative or want to be creative. And I guess, like, I don't know, like, because you can be creative, you can have fun with it. Like that's especially what me and my buds do, like, our stuff for, is to have fun while doing it. And more than likely, like, no one's gonna see it, but the people who do see it, we hope to entertain them. And this this movie goes to show, like, people will see it, and the stuff that you make can build over time, and like I'm tired. Stuff I'm saying is probably not making sense. It's not making sense to me right now either. I'm gonna probably throw this together and put it up. What I'm trying to say is, like, yeah, this movie means a lot and should mean a lot. and Mark should be absolutely proud. The whole team should be proud of the work that's gone into this, and of course to David Szymanski, I think that was his name, the creator of Iron Lung, should absolutely be proud as well. That's also a guy who's been very, like, not as talked about, of course, because Markiplier is like the big head of the movie part, but like a lot of people are forgetting about the dude who literally invented the source material, Iron Lung. It's like, I couldn't imagine how awesome that guy's feeling. Like, the work he's made has been adapted by one of if not the biggest YouTube personality, I guess is the best way to say him, biggest YouTube personality of all time. I know I like Mr. Beast is the top YouTuber right now, and there's a lot of people who are more subscribed, more technically well known than Markiplier, but there is no one, I would say there is no one more beloved, more like, I guess, seen as like the good side of YouTube than Markiplier. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. I have class in the morning, and I should probably get on my car. Yeah. Someone's car alarm is going off.